Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. Lots of exciting stuff to cover today. We are just recently back from Brickworld Chicago 2025. Always an amazing time. So many great builders, builds, vendors. We're going to cover on the video today some of the cool items that we picked up from those vendors while we were at the show. Just a really amazing time all around, and a lot of cool projects to cover here in the Lego room. Slowly making progress on a number of different fronts. Things moving forward with Mills modules, various builds that we've been working on. We're getting ready for another set of orders that are going to come in to unlock a few new projects that we are undertaking. So lots of really cool stuff to cover. First off, though, I just wanted to say we hit a really awesome milestone on the channel this week. 6,000 subscribers. Really appreciate everybody's support. Really excited to hit that milestone, and a lot of cool stuff upcoming on the channel. So, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff over the summer, and really excited about the videos we have lined up. So lots of cool stuff ahead there, but definitely a big thank you to everybody, and really appreciate your support as we hit the 6,000 subscriber mark. So first off, taking a look at some of the items we received at Brickworld. First off, things that came in our goodie bag. Got an awesome Brickworld pin. Got some great parts, some nice transparent blue 2x2s, and some nice leaves there. We got this great Brick Derby sticker sheet, and then some Brick Derby wheels, I believe is what these are. Really cool, should be fun. We'll try to make a vehicle with those. And we got a nice Bricklink sticker, our Brickworld 2025 brick there, and the recognized AFOL networking event 2025, and then a really cool minifigure as well. Love the printing on that. Get you guys a close-up there. Really, really nice printing on that figure. Really great addition to the collection. So super happy with that. Turn it around here. See, not really anything of note on the back there, but they did a really amazing job with the torso and leg prints there. Now, next up here, we've got some awesome lighting products from Brickstuff. Always one of the highlights of Brickworld Chicago, getting to go to their awesome booth and pick up a number of cool new products to try out. And picked up quite a few interesting things that I think will work quite well for the layout and just builds around the room in general. One of the cool things they've introduced recently is this concept of a starter kit for different types of common builds, allowing people to, sort of get everything they need in a one-stop shop to start to add lights to their various projects. As you can see here, we've got the medieval lighting starter kit, the brick-built mainframe computer kit with lights, lighting starter kit for Lego buildings, lighting starter kit for Lego Winter Village buildings, and the lighting starter kit for Lego spaceships. Really happy to try these out. I think a really cool concept. We've added lighting to a lot of the buildings already in our city, and looking to continue to flesh that out and add more around the layout. So interested to see how these work, and we'll cover them individually on the channel and, put them to the test, see what each one contains, how they work, and how we can start to use that around the layout. And yeah, just a cool cool concept you can see here for the medieval one, the flickering torches, some orange lights for like maybe a fireplace or something like that. All the cables, even a battery pack with a switch that you can use for turning the lights on and off and powering them. So really excited to try these out as we continue to not only build out the lighting around our layout, but, you know, just cool to see where things are going and if there's new ideas and products that we can sort of leverage to up the ante on a number of our builds and areas within our layout. So really excited with all of those. Really happy with the new campfire quick kit. I think this is going to be an awesome addition to the layout. Been working on adding some new sort of cabin and camping areas to the layout, so I think this will fit in really well. So we will be trying those out soon. A couple more sets of horizontal power connectors as we run power throughout the Mills modules underneath our layout, and hopefully over time get power to every different corner of the layout. Next up, some really cool signs. We've got a light up brick ramen sign. I think should be a great addition to the city, and then also a light up night city map sign. Both of those I think should be really cool, making use of Eclipse Graphics signs that they have. You can see they're kind of semi-transparent. The light shines from in behind in the sort of door frame piece there, but really happy with those. I think they look awesome just on the picture there, and looking forward to getting those into the city. And then we've got a couple more adapter packs. So lots of great stuff. Like I said, we've been putting a lot of lighting into the city, so far as we go along. And, I think a good point to kind of take stock of where we have lighting currently, how everything's working, and then start to push forward with not only these great products that we picked up, but we still have a number of lighting things in our toolkit for the layout. So looking forward to a number of lighting projects coming up on the channel. Always on the lookout at LEGO conventions for awesome sets to pick up. Didn't see quite as many at this particular convention that caught my eye, but was really happy to get the Harry Potter set here as our door prize when we were checking in. Really nice set, and should be some great parts in here for use in some of our projects. And then one of the other highlights of going to Chicago and Brickworld in general is getting to go to the Brickmania store. They had a really awesome display sort of store pop-up set up at the convention itself, and always on the lookout for cool Brickmania sets that I can pick up, and was really happy to get this attack submarine set. I think it should be a fun build and a great model to have on the shelf here in our Lego office down in the Lego room. So really happy to be able to pick this up and looking forward to putting it together. And, I think like I said, the parts from the Harry Potter set here should be great additions to the collection and will be used in some of the upcoming projects that we have planned. But, overall, really happy with how Brickworld Chicago 2025 went. So many awesome builds. There were so many great GBC modules that we saw. The LGMS layout was really cool. Lots of great train builds and displays in general. So, lots of videos have been going up on the channel. They'll slow down a little bit over the coming couple of weeks here, but we're going to be, putting videos up off and on over the summer from the show, and lots of cool stuff to share and show there. But really happy overall with how Brickworld Chicago went. Now, in terms of projects on the go around the Lego room, lots and lots of stuff in progress. Really happy with the work that we've been doing on getting Mills modules together for use both in the upper city layout here as well as in the lower layout. You can see down the side here a really massive stack of Mills modules that are in progress. We'll cut over to this side here so you can see really big stack. We've been putting together the sort of beginnings of quite a few Mills modules. You can see some of them are starting to get their plates put on top so they can be used around the layout, but we're still in progress on a lot of those. It's been a big project, but really happy with how that's coming together. And, in addition to this stack, we've been doing a bunch of work. You'll see a lot of completed Mills modules ready to go around the Winter Village portion of the layout. So if we look down to the other side there, you can see lots and lots of Mills modules coming together. So really happy with that. Still lots to go, but like I said, it's progress and it's nice to start getting those things moving towards completion. And, ultimately, we're going to be ordering a number of additional parts here in the coming weeks to finish those off. And really just scratching the surface on how many Mills modules we need for all the projects here around the Lego room. So expect to see more base plates, 2x2 bricks, 2x4 bricks, etc., popping up around the Lego room from various orders in the coming weeks. Also working ahead on some more motorizing of trains. We've got things set up to add an additional motor into the Horizon Express. Looking to get the Santa Fe train motorized this week. So looking forward to those getting wrapped up and continuing to get more trains running around not only the main tabletop layout here, but up on the upper layout as well, and starting to do those test runs we've been talking about on the track on the lower layout as well. Never enough motors, whether it be powered up, power functions, etc. We will be picking up a number of additional motors in addition to the ones you see here, and we've got a few more in various spots around the room for the different locomotives and projects that we're working on. So we're covered in the short term for what we have sort of in progress, both on the layout here and with some of the other Brick Train Depot projects that are coming to starting to come to fruition. So excited about that. But, like I said, always looking to sort of backfill and add to our reserves here so that we are prepared for the next set of projects that pop up. But excited about that. Always fun to have more trains that can be run around the layout. As I mentioned, working on getting going on the lighting projects around the layout as well. Been doing some work to get some Mills modules ready for some additional buildings that are going to be going into the city over here. We've got the Tudor Corner that should be starting up soon and getting into the city, as well as a number of rebrickable buildings that people have been seeing on the channel, and we'll be getting those underway shortly as well. Leading into that, like I mentioned, we'll cover the existing lighting and power that we have running through the city and the layout so far, and then we will start to move into those projects and make sure that everything that's going into the city fits well with, what's there already, and make sure that we are continuing to have lighting running throughout the layout over there. Looking forward to seeing how that comes together. And We've got a whole bunch of road parts that we've been picking up that will be going into continuing to fill out the various street modules throughout the city. Excited about that. And like I said, we've got a nice backlog to pull from for lighting products as well. So really excited to have, a lot of the pieces in place that we should be able to make some really exciting progress around the layout over the next few weeks here as we head into summer. Also continuing to do a number of projects around the room to better sort of showcase and display our Lego builds. So you're going to see some things coming online over the next couple of weeks over here to fill up this space as we continue to build out our Bricker Builds section of Pokemon and Mario builds. Really excited about those. The ones we've got here already look amazing, but several more on the way. So looking forward to the changes there and filling this empty space in with some more, sort of great ways to showcase some of these builds. And in addition to that, just trying to catch up as much as I can on various builds and projects around the Lego room, continuing to build out our helmet collection there. We've got a few other builds popping up around. You can see the creeper there and the lucky cat. So working on, getting things built and on display around the room. A few things will change with some of the display areas that I've got here in the office as well. As we get some of these other builds finished up, we'll move things around to better highlight and display them here in the office space as well as around the Lego room in general. And also continuing to build and fill out our BrickHeads display area here as well. So many awesome BrickHeads, so nice to be making some additional progress on this part of our display area. I think these are looking great and, a fun thing to see as you head down into the Lego room. So really happy with how that's coming together. And slowly but surely making some progress with getting the parts off the floor here that we've been sorting through and using for a number of builds. We'll be making some more progress on that this week as we get the first stage of the vinegar factory up and running. Need to do some track planning around that for an upcoming show. So looking forward to not only continuing to get some space back here, but getting that vinegar factory on the go. I think it's going to look great down by the grain elevator down there, but should be an awesome module in general. And, I think it's going to be the more and more I clear out the sort of space around the walkways here, just the easier it will be to make additional progress with all the different things that we're working on down here. Also, all the parts have arrived for the Brick Train Depot Metra passenger cars that are going to be a part of that train. So looking forward to putting those together this week, seeing them in action around the layout. They looked awesome when I saw them built and on display at Brickworld Chicago. We've got the parts for 2 cars initially, but we'll be very quickly ordering the parts to add additional train cars to that train. I think there was five or six, if I'm not mistaken, in the version at Brickworld Chicago that we saw. So definitely, looks amazing the more you have built and in the train. So we will be looking at getting a number of those added on to our initial set that we build here this week. But overall, super excited about the progress we're making here in the Lego room and with a number of the projects that we have on the go. Like I said, a lot really a lot of stuff on the go for this summer, but really excited about the videos that we have upcoming on the channel. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of those upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.